Okay. I think we're recording. Okay, so I am going to start off with our announcements like I normally do. So I know we're already halfway through the month, but just a reminder of the challenge packs this month are the 21-Day Fix, Fix Extreme, Core de Force. They're all on sale for the $10. Plus there's other ones too that if you go on that are typically $140, so people will think that they're getting the Shakeology Plus the program for $10. So just keep that in mind for challenge packs this month. On Beachbody On Demand, 21-Day Fix and Core de Force both have 2 new workouts. So if you or any of your customers or challengers have purchased that program and they're on demand, remind them that there's 2 new workouts so they can try them out. I've done the Core de Force MMA Speed 2.0 new one, and then I did one of the 21-Day Fix ones, and they're awesome. So they're always adding on to Beachbody On Demand, which is awesome. I mean, you don't even have to pay for the new programs and the new videos that come out. They just add them on to what you already have. So that's a good thing to promote for your challengers. Super Friday/Saturday will be coming up. So you can go onto your Coach Online office and you can look to see what Super Fridays or Saturdays, most of them are typically Saturdays, but some are Fridays, are coming up. They'll be here at the beginning of January. I know here in Pittsburgh, it is Friday, January 6th. In Greentree at 7 o'clock. Tickets are on sale now, so for anybody in that area that wants to go, I'm going. I know Bree's going to go. Amanda, if you want to join us, you can. But anybody else, and then, like I said, they're hosted all over. You can even host your own if you want and do it. But I highly recommend that you guys try to hit up a Super Saturday/Super Friday if you can. And the only other announcement, your January Health Bet is starting January 9th through the 5th. On Beachbody, on the Coach Online office, they had a thing where they did a survey from September's Health Bet, and it had that 75% of the customers and 86% of the coaches met their health and fitness goals that they set at the beginning of that month. So it's pretty successful. I know the payout in September was only like $16 and some odd cents, which a lot of people are like, oh, that's it. But truthfully, for working out and drinking your Shakeology, which we're doing every day, and then just getting money on top of that, regardless of what it is, I think is pretty awesome. So that starts January 9th, and you have to run it through the My Challenge Tracker app. So if you haven't used the Challenge Tracker app, I can help you guys get set up with that. And Coach Summit is in July. It's in July 13th through the 16th. Tickets, there are actually still tickets available. They're $195, and you can go to the Coach Online office and check that out also. So that's all I have for announcements. So for this call, for December this month, I want to talk about goal setting for January and how to kind of set yourself up over these last 2 weeks to get set up for January, because the new year is going to be here before we know it, and you're going to want to have your group set up and ready to go, and you can't start that January 1st. You're going to be behind, and it's going to be February before you're starting to get everybody rolled in. So you're going to miss a whole month if you don't get started now. So what you need to do, and what I'm going to challenge all of you guys to do in these next 2 weeks, is get out your calendar and set your goals for January. Goals should include having a challenge group, a 30-day group of some sort, whether it be through the Health Bet, which I recommend, would be the best thing to do for now, or doing your own 30-day group on Facebook, whichever you can get people doing. You need to set that challenge group up. And again, for the Health Bet, it's already set for January 9th. So if you're not doing a Health Bet, you might as well just start your Facebook group, your 30-day group, January 9th also. That way, because January 2nd, right after the new year, still that first week, people, I don't know, are going to be ready to jump right on board. It's going to take them, that week kind of to recover to start January 9th. But you can use that first week, January 9th through the 2nd through the 9th, as your preseason week. And you can be posting in your group and getting everybody prepared and ready to actually start on the 9th. So a challenge group should be one of your January goals. I also encourage you guys to do a free group sometime in January, whether it be a 5-day ab group or a 5-day tricep group or a clean eating group, because January, everybody's going to want to start back into healthy, eating and clean eating and fitness. So maybe an informative 5-day clean eating group may be beneficial. But you guys, you can do your own thing. I'm still not quite sure what I'm going to do for my free group yet, but as soon as I do, I'll post it on our team page, and you can take whatever I post and whatever I use, you can take it, or you can kind of come up with your own. But a free group should be one of your others. I'm going to be holding a coach sneak peek also in January. So if any of you guys have people that are interested in the coaching opportunity, or anybody that you think would be good for the coaching opportunity, we can do the whole coach sneak peek together and include, everybody in there, and we can run it as a team. I would like to maybe go live if we get enough, if all of us are involved and we have people involved, do some live videos, because that is the way of Facebook right now. I don't know if you guys have noticed, when you log on to Facebook, down on the left-hand corner, now you get notifications when people are live or live videos have been posted. So they're going to be, the more live videos you do, the more people are going to be directed to your pages, whether it's your personal page that you post live from, whether it's from your, your like page, whatever. They're going to be driven to that area when they see those notifications. So live would be the way to go. So again, Coach Sneak Peek, let's try to run that together as a team. It's going to be January, sorry, I don't have my calendar out. Let me check real quick.
I think it was the 16th.
The 16th, that's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure. Yes, January 16th. It'll be that third week in January, so it'll be a 5-day group, January 16th. So you guys can mark that down and start, thinking of people in your head that are in your challenge groups now, or people starting in January that are showing some leadership skills. Let's get them in that group. And whatever other goals you have for January, to set them now, whether it's hitting Success Club 5, Success Club 10, don't sell yourself short. If you hit Success Club 10 before, that should always be your goal. Don't back it down to 5 when you've hit 10 before. No reason to do that, Lindsay. So don't set your goals short, okay? Set them high enough that you guys are, pushing yourselves to reach those goals. So that's my suggestion for you guys, is in these next 2 weeks, you need to have those goals set for January. I would like to have them set by December 31st. So, okay, let's go into the Health Bet Challenge Group and why it's going to be beneficial for the start of your new year. I had posted in our team page about already starting to post for the Health Bet, which I've seen most of you have already done. Continue to do that through the rest of this week. And even, I would say, Sunday would be your last call for people to join you in the Health Bet. That way, if they don't have Shakeology in a program yet, they'll be ordering the program. You want them to try to get that ordered by the end of the year, so that way, come January 9th, they already have everything in hand and ready to go. Any of your, current customers or people that are already on Shakeology, invite them into the Health Bet. They're already drinking their shake. They're already working out. Invite them into it. The more people you have in the group, the more interaction, the better, your group is going to run. Now, if you guys only have a couple people and want to join together, I know I have, I think 6 or 7 people that are already, committed to it. But if you only have 1 or 2 and would rather than be part of a bigger group, let's all include them in one, and we can run the health, the challenge tracker that way. You can have, each coach can be an administrator, and we can post, together that way wise and run the group. But you should be advertising for that now. Remind people that, with Shakeology, the benefits that they're going to get out of it. I know right now cost is a big thing this time of year. We're all worrying about buying for Christmas, and, our credit card bills are going up, or theirs are going up. And so, remind them, it's $4 a shake. Most people right now, I see people posting a ton about going through Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts, or, even grabbing just like the protein bars, which I eat them, like Quest bars and things. They're like $2.50 a piece. And shake, the shake is $4, but people don't hesitate to spend $2.50, $3 on a protein bar, when the shake, they're going to get so much more out of it. So you have to kind of, explain those things to them that way for the cost of the Shakeology. And then I've had a couple people, who say they can't afford it, but they've asked people to buy it for them for Christmas as a Christmas gift. So then that way they're getting a challenge pack that way, as a gift, and they're not having to buy it. So you guys still have, through next week to get them to order their challenge packs for your Health Bet group. And then for yourself, remember to continue to share your story through, these next week. Through New Year's and Christmas is going to be crazy and hectic, but making sure that you guys are staying consistent on your posts. People are going to see that. Share your successes and share your struggles. You're at a holiday party and there's all these treats around you, and you have 2 or 3. Post that. People want to see that you're real and that you're just like them and you struggle like them. Or if you are able to, steer away from them and hold yourself off, post about that and how you're able to do that, sharing your successes and your struggles and being more real with everybody. And continue to show how your Shakeology helps you get through the holidays. Posting your Shakeology, you're out shopping and, you are able to take that quick with you. It's a quick, easy meal, and how it's effective. And continue, to stay on people's news feeds during these next 2 weeks, and continuing to show your journey through the end of the month. Okay. Another good thing that you guys can kind of start thinking about too is kind of posting about the 3-day refresh. I know some of you may have done it, some of you may have not, but that's a quick program. It's 3 days, easy results that you will be willing to do right after the holidays, and it's a quick jump start. So if you want to make a post or 2 about the 3-day refresh, I have results for them. You can use my results if you want them. I will send you my pictures, or anybody else. If you have results, make sure you post them. But that may be a good thing. Some people may want to jump on the bandwagon with the refresh. But just some little tidbits for the rest of the year. Since there's only about, a week, 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks left. Okay, so we talked about setting your goals for January. I also want you guys to set your goals for 2017. I know that's kind of scary thought, I think, but you have to think for the long run, where you want this year to be. For those of you that were here all of last year, you're probably looking at your goals that you set for 2016. Some of the goals you may have met, some you may have fallen off with a little bit, but you should be proud of all of your successes and everything that you've accomplished up until this point, and you're still here. You give up, quit. Like, there's been people that we've seen have fallen off over this past year, and you guys are still here. So you guys need to start thinking about setting your goals for the year. And some of those goals should be pretty scary goals. Things that may be outside of your comfort zone, like hitting diamond or making $1,000 a month, or becoming a Success Club All-Star, which means you hit at least Success Club 5 for 12 months in a row. Those should be some of your business type goals. And then you need to make personal goals for yourself, to read one personal development book a month at least, or goals for yourself, to complete, every new Beachbody program that comes out over the year, so that way you can show everybody your results, or just to be more present with your family, or, having a date night with your husband at least once a month, or your significant other, or whatever. There need to be personal goals in there, not just business related goals, because we are a well-rounded person. We don't want to be just stuck in one area. So I also, by that end of January, the first week of January, so by January 7th or 8th, you need to have your yearly goals set up and send them to your upline. So that way someone is going to hold you accountable with your goals, and to keep you on track. So that way when things are starting to get down or you're doubting yourself, you can go back to your coach or your success partner, whoever you have that you feel comfortable with, and sharing those goals, and you guys can talk through those and get through those together, because there are definitely going to be ups and downs over the next year, but staying consistent is going to keep you guys on track and to meet your goals. I have big team goals for you guys, which I'll share with you at the end of the month for our team in general. Some of them are pretty scary for me to set, but I think as a team, we can meet those goals. So again, setting those big goals is an okay thing to do. And then the last thing I want to talk about is, I know this time of year for me, things have been crazy, hectic. I get home from work, I feel like my head is spinning. I don't know which direction I'm going. I feel like I can't give enough time to anything because I'm being pulled in 500 million different directions. So thinking about how you can kind of reel it back in these last 2 weeks, some things that you should ask yourself is, where are you spending your time? And in regards to your business, where are you spending your time? Are you mindlessly scrolling through Facebook because you just don't even know where to go or what to do? Are you checking your emails more than you should check them? Are you constantly getting on Coachline Office to see who ordered? Did they order yet? Did they order yet? Did that sale come through? Are you constantly organizing and reorganizing just for something to do? Or are you constantly making to-do lists and then making another to-do list, but never checking anything off those lists? And if you are, these are the things that are procrastinating, and they're not moving you forward in your business. These are the things that are just kind of, you feel like you're doing something, but it's not moving you in the steps that you need to be for your business. So the last 2 weeks, set your business hours. If it's getting up and doing your business from 5 to 6 in the morning, or after the kids go to bed, 9 to 10, 10 to 11, set those hours and work your business solely on those hours. Because like I said, there's so many things going on right now that we might get started on our business. We think we can do 10 minutes here, but then we get pulled in 5 million different directions. So for these last couple weeks, making sure you're staying on track or setting those business hours. And then when you sit down to work your business during that time that you scheduled, do the thing that you consider the hardest thing, or the thing that you put off the most. Typically that's inviting to the coaching opportunity or inviting to your challenge group. That should be the first thing that you do, and don't do anything else until you do those things first and get that out of the way. Because what happens is, you need to do your invites, you need to do your follow-ups, you need to do new friend requests, those things. And what happens is we tend to do the easier things first, and then guess what? Your hour's over and you never do those invites. So switch it up a little bit and do the hardest thing first, okay? And put that on your list. Or maybe it's, even doing the overcoming objections for those people that give you objections to cost or just not right now, and all you respond back was, okay, I understand. I'll talk with you next month about it. You need to go into more detail with each of those people as to, how they could save money for it, why they're not interested right now, those types of things. Don't let them fall to the wayside. So do the hardest things first. Another thing for our business in these next 2 weeks is focusing more on the customer's needs rather than on how you can get a sale or get a Success Club client. Focus on what they need. I have a ton of people right now that just want information on how to meal plan and how to, get started on just simple workouts, like it's a 5-minute walk a day. Those people right now are not ready to purchase anything from me, and I am still giving my heart and soul to those people and helping them, and knowing in the future they may come to me and say, I'm ready for a program. You have to gain their trust. So, don't start off with, well, I can get you the 21-day fix and this would be the best program for you, and leaving it at that. Finding out what their true needs are and what they really want to accomplish. Whether it is, and a lot of people, it's with their nutrition. So giving them some resources for free so they earn your trust, they understand that you're actually invested in them, and then go into the actual Beachbody part of that. So that's another, little suggestion for people that you're dealing with right now that are giving you those objections. Find out what their true needs are, and then working on that and not focusing on a sale. Another thing we need to, which I find this happens a lot even with myself, is when you're making your posts or your pictures, stop trying to make everything perfect. You shouldn't be spending 30 minutes on changing your picture and putting in a quote. You can type something in real quick, post it, and that's it. Let it be. Don't focus on making the perfect image or, having the perfect quote. Post what's in your heart, what you feel. You're going to be more real that way. People are going to relate to you more, and just post it and let it be. So, stop wasting time trying to look for, quotes on end to post something. Post whatever you're thinking about right at that moment, because a lot of times those are the posts that are going to get the most interaction, are those just random posts that you put up versus those ones that you spend, 30 minutes on trying to create the best picture. Continue to share your story. Rather than, on your timeline, it shouldn't be all Beachbody. It should be more about you, family, whatever your interests are. That should be on your timeline also. And then reading your personal development. I am guilty. I've slacked off on my personal development these past 2 weeks, I will say. And it's really showed on me. I've been struggling more. I've been stressed more. So I need to get back on my personal development. So making sure that you guys are doing your personal development daily. Again, I started last night because I had a rough week up until this week. And so I started that. And this morning, I will tell you, I felt much better just reading from that one day. So reading your personal development and getting back on track that way. So I think that's all I have for you guys. I know this call was kind of random, different things, but there were a lot of little things that I think we needed to cover before the end of the year. So big things, making sure you guys get set up for a health bet, making sure that you guys get your January goals set by the end of the month, and then your yearly goals set and sent to your upline. Those are my goals for you guys. And like I said, I have team goals for us that I will be posting in our group that first week of January for us. So anybody have anything to add? Or
I have a question about
Yes.
when is the next Pittsburgh Super Friday after
January?
Yeah.
They haven't posted it yet.
It'll
It's typically in
be April?
It'll probably be April.
Okay.
It'll probably be April, I would say. Yeah, but it may be a Saturday then. I know they're doing it this year, or this January's and Friday, because Carl Dakeler's coming, because I think Melanie is the number 1 coach again this year. So he usually comes, and that way they do their whole like congratulations celebration type thing. And so, yeah, I think that's why it's Friday again. But I will let you know as soon as I know when the next one is, Linz.
I just, taking time off work is an issue.
I know.
And I would have to take off like half day
to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's hard. Anything else? Any struggles anybody's having this end of the year that they need, to bounce things off of any of us, or questions or anything?
You can do a 5-day free meal planning group for your next group.
That would be a good one.
That's a very good one.
I thought everyone. And I was thinking about doing a clean eating one, but wording it differently, because I feel like clean eating is intimidating sometimes.
It is. Yeah.
Like, I don't know, healthy eating. Fruits and veggie diet.
Yeah, something different. You're right, because we do say clean eating a lot.
Whole30 detox.
Yeah, I don't know. We can think about that. Let's post some, kind of ideas on our team page, and then that way we can go through that way wise and see. But I do like the meal planning idea, Linz. That's good. Yeah.
I mean, really, we all know the measurements of the containers, so it's not like we can.
Well, that's even in the Cours de Force book, they have the measurements because they didn't provide containers.
Yeah.
So it's right there, I think.
You could do that. Yeah. Okay. Good. Anything else? Amanda, you're doing awesome.
I know.
You're welcome. Kelly is too.
Hi, thanks.
You're welcome. Your posts are great.
Thanks.
So you guys are staying consistent, which is awesome. So, okay. Anybody else? Anything else? No? No? Okay. Who's all doing a health bet group? Do you guys have things set up? Linz? Kelly, are you doing one?
I need to set one up.
Okay.
I'm going to have as many. I'm probably going to have 3 people, though.
That's okay. That's okay. So you could either jump in with Linz, or you can jump in with me.
Okay.
Whatever. I know Bree has a couple, and she's going to jump in on mine. And Amanda, are you setting one up, or are you doing your Facebook group?
I'm doing both.
Oh, good.
I'm just doing a 21-day fix Facebook one, and then I'm doing the 21-day fix for the health bet, but I'm doing that extra week.
Okay, good. Yay.
But I only have me, my husband, and one other person.
That's okay. That's okay. You got to start, somewhere, and that'll be good. Awesome. Okay. So I'm looking at the calendar. So our next team call will be January 19th at 9. It's a Thursday. I typically do them, like I said, for the new ones. They're the third Thursday of the month. So that will be the 19th of January, and we'll do a new call then. But until then, let's try to be a little bit more active in our team page. Like, if you guys can start posting any of your successes that you guys have, or any ideas, or even just motivation, let's try to get our team page going a little bit more. It doesn't just have to be me posting. If you guys have new things that you guys think of, because the more we all put into that group, the more successful we're going to be individually, and then we will be as a team too. So let's try to make that a goal, I think, for this next couple weeks and month, and going into next year. So, okay. Anything else, guys?
I can't believe it's going to be January.
I know.
I know.
Crazy. Crazy. So, okie doke.